Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DonDon Gaming back at it with another video. Today's video we are going to be going over the new Lebron James and Michael Jeffrey Jordan packs that are coming out today in NBA2K22 MYTEAM. So looking at all these cards, we got a lot of Michael Jordans and a lot of LeBrons. So we got Michael Jordan My Anniversary, Michael Jordan 75th, Zero Gravity Michael Jordan, a shooting guard point guard, Invincible Michael Jordan, obviously the two endgame Michael Jordans. A My Team Anniversary LeBron, a NBA 75th LeBron, a masked LeBron, which might be very interesting in game. A power forward center LeBron, Invincible small forward shooting guard Invincible LeBron, and then obviously his two end games. So let's get right on into this video. So starting off, we have My Team Anniversary shooting guard small forward, 6'6", 6'11", 195 pounds. Hoslin's everywhere. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. For all the Michael Jeffrey Jordans, I'm gonna just let you guys know everything is gonna be exactly the same. Like, you know, with his position, most of his height, his weight, his wingspan, and his hot zone. So going over him, he has a lot of good finishing badges onto him. Missing a couple here and there, but pretty much all the key ones that you probably would want on him at this point in the year. Every single shooting, defense, and playmaking badge in the game on him. 85, 80, 88, 85 rebounding, 90 plus in every single stat besides the 70 standing dunk. Everything else is in the 90 and ups, which is actually very nice. 100 defensive tendencies. Okay. Michael Jordan base, obviously on very quick. Michael Jordan free throw, quick dribble stock, Kyrie size up, Trae Young combo, Trae Young escape, Michael Jordan crossover, and Scott Pippen behind the back. This is actually like probably the best My Team Anniversary card you can really buy. If I'm being completely honest, like this is probably the best My Team Anniversary card that we have seen at all this whole entire season. Like, he's like the most badged out one. So very solid of a card. Moving on to the 75th one. 18 gold, 60 Hall of Fame badges. This one basically has every single badge in the game as well, just missing Putback Boss and Rise Up. Everything else is added onto them. Every single shooting badge is basically Hall of Fame besides Set Shooter, and every single defensive badge in Hall of Fame besides Box and Worm, which are on gold. And the same exact rebounding goes around. Everything is basically the exact same stat-wise between the Jordans, but the badges is what counts. The defense tendencies as well as the same, and the dribble sigs are exactly the same. Besides, this one has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar post hook, so if you do want to kind of post hook with this Jordan, I would suggest you guys get this one. But comparing the Jordans, get this one obviously over the My Team Anniversary one. But if you can't afford this one, then just get the My Team Anniversary one. They're going to play the exact same. It's just the badges are going to be a difference maker. Next up, we have Zero Gravity Michael Jordan, 23 golds, 55 Hall of Fame badges. This one exactly the same, every single badge in the game, but this one though has two Hall of Fame badges that are not added onto him, which is Brick Wall and Rebound Chaser, and I think a couple playmaking badges if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember seeing which one it was. Stats are exactly the same, tendencies exactly the same, animations exactly the same, but I do want to show you guys which badges the difference in badges between these two Jordans, just to let you guys know. So obviously there's 5 stats. Like I said, they're nothing big besides like a +6 interior, not going to really matter that much. But he has Hall of Fame bullet passer on the 75th one, tight handles and unpluckable on that one, and then obviously the brick wall rebound chaser, which is what I told you guys a little bit ago. But yeah, so between these Jordans, it just depends on which one you really want due to card art, but otherwise they're going to play exactly the same. Unless you really want that brick wall and that rebound chaser, the tight handles, unpluckable, bullet passer are not going to matter that much. Moving on to the Invincible Michael Jordan, we have here, no offense guys, I know this is kind of like a side note, but I'm not a big fan of this Invincible card because they have like red on red. Like, they should have made this part like in the back of it, because it seems like 2K are starting to do that now with like kind of making the background of this like color wise. They should have made this part black because this just looks weird. Red on red on red, that just looks weird. And then you have his jersey that's red. It's just that, to me, that's just too much red in my opinion. But shooting guard, point guard, obviously 14 goals, 65 Hall of Fame badges. Every single badge in the game besides Rise Up. Every single pretty similar actually to the NBA 75th card. This one has exactly 99 everything in the rebounding. Tendencies exactly the same. Sigs exactly the same. So pretty much not too much of a difference besides just this one being able to play point guard than most Jordans. I'm surprised we didn't get like a budget Jordan that could play the point guard, but hey, it is what it is. Moving on to the end game Michael Jordan shooting guard small forward one. This one, like most other end games, 80 Hall of Fame badges, 99 everything. Tendencies are going to be perfect. This one has set shot 25 on very quick, game upper, Trae Young leaner, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid post hook, Kobe fadeaway, and obviously the best dribble 6 in the game. So this is pretty nice of a card. Definitely depends if you guys want to play him at the shooting guard or not. But if y'all want to play the point guard, I would suggest you guys getting the Invincible. point guard one that I just went over, or this one right here, which is the end game, which just like the other one, 80 Hall of Fame badges, 99 everything, tendencies, perfect. But this one has jump shot 3 and has Kareem post hook compared to Joel Embiid post hook and compared to Session 25. Me personally, I would go with the shooting guard small forward one just because I like Session 25 better. But at the same time, though, yay, I will not be mad at you guys if y'all kick up this one. But for the Jordans, though, ranking the Jordans, obviously I'll go number 1. Personally, I'll go number 1 shooting guard small forward. Number 2, point guard, shooting guard, endgame. Number 3, point guard and shooting guard, invincible. Number 4, I'll probably say the 75th one. Number 5, the zero gravity, and number 6, the My Team Anniversary one. Now, moving on to the LeBron James's My Team Anniversary one. Power forward, small forward from the Miami Heat, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, 250 pounds. Hot zones everywhere. Basically has every single badge in the game besides Warm, Chef, Rise Up, Hook Specialist, and Drop Separate. Every single stat is in 99 besides 90 and up, besides an 85, 88 rebounding, and an 89 post hook, and an 88 free throw. Tendencies, 100 perfect tendencies. LeBron James based on very quick, Pro 2 leaner, quick dribble style, and LeBron James 6. He's definitely like the worst LeBron James. He's probably not that much better than probably like the hero LeBron he's probably really comparable to, or the max, no, probably not the max style. He's definitely more like the hero LeBron James if I have to compare this card to anyone. Moving on to the other small forward, power forward LeBron James. Everything else in this category is pretty much the same, besides this one has 240 pounds instead of 250. 24 goals, 55 Hall of Fame badges. This one has every single badge in the game besides Rise Up. And in stat-wise, he's exactly the same, 90 and up. But defensive, every single defensive badge in Hall of Fame besides boxing one, just like Jordan. And yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. Tendencies exactly the same. Dribble sigs, sigs are pretty much the exact same, but this one has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar post hook, and this one also has normal leaner. So very solid, definitely more of an upgrade compared to the other one. Definitely will say that. Moving on to the small forward shooting guard, LeBron James. This one has 19 goals and 60 Hall of Fame badges, so this one's already looking appealing. So this one's just missing Rise Up, it looks like, but this one has every single Hall of Fame defensive badge, a lot more playmaking badges onto him. Every single stat is actually in 90 and up, which is very nice. Tendencies exactly the same. Animations still LeBron based on very quick. Everything else, so basically the sigs and bricks are the same. But comparing all three LeBrons, it's just like this one's probably the best one, especially if you want to play him at that 2 guard. This is probably gonna be like your best option. But if you want to play him at that small 4 position, I would say go with NBA 75th one instead. Moving on to the interesting one, we have LeBron James here. Power forward center, which is kind of interesting while he has a Miami Heat jersey playing the power forward center position, but hey, it is what it is. 15 goals, 65 Hall of Fame badges. Every single badge in the game, every single defensive and finishing badge in Hall of Fame. Shooting badges, it seems like on every single LeBron is pretty much the exact same that came out today. This one has a little bit less Hall of Fame playmaking badges compared to the small forward shooting guard one. But this one has every single stat as 99, tendencies perfect. LeBron James base still on very quick, and still LeBron James dribble sigs. Oh guys, this is really nerve-wracking because if every single LeBron James, if this next LeBron James, this invincible one that we're about to see, if this one does not have a change of a jumper, I'm telling you right now, none of LeBron James are gonna feel any different. Besides, unless you're gonna shoot wieners, that's the only thing that's gonna be different. But let's see. Also, is this card art looking weird to you guys? Like, this does not look like a little bit like a chubbier LeBron James. Is that me? Is that just me? It might be. I don't know. You'll let me know down in the comments. But small forward shooting guard, Cavaliers, LeBron James. 15 goals, 65 Hall of Fame badges. This one exactly like the other one. Every single badge in the game and everything. I think pretty sure they're exactly the same stat and badge. Am I wrong on that, or am I right? Are they exactly the same badge-wise? Yeah, they are literally the copy and paste of each other. So it just depends on where you want to play them at. If you guys want to play them at the shooting guard, or if y'all want to play them at the small forward shooting guard position, pick up this one. If y'all want to play them at the power forward center position, pick up the other invincible. Otherwise, they're exactly the same. And just like every other LeBron James, every single sig is exactly the same as every other LeBron James. Well, that's very sad, y'all. That's very depressing for most LeBron James fans out there that can't get a good LeBron James because all it is the same base on him. Moving on to the end game LeBron James, though. This one's going to be a lot more appealing to people. 80 Hall of Fame badges, small forward, power forward. 99 in every single stat. Tendencies are exactly perfect. Set shot 25, release 102, which is that Kawhi Leonard and Yao Ming upper. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be. This is gonna definitely probably be the best LeBron James, honestly, out of both end games in my opinion. But you know, obviously, Sigs wise are just like every other end game, exactly perfect. Joel Embiid post hook, Kobe fade away. So yeah, this is definitely the top tier LeBron James. I will say that much. Moving on to the small forward point guard LeBron James. This one, 80 Hall of Fame badges, 99 every single stat. Tendency is perfect. This one has jump shot 3, same release upper as 102. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar post hook, but everything else is exactly the same. So very nice of a card. Sorry y'all if I'm kind of going a little bit fast over the cards today. It's just that I'm personally just not that excited to having to go over like the same 4 weeks, 5 weeks of just having the same cards in every single set, exactly the same. So I just kind of gotten tired of it. Like the first 2-ish weeks I was happy about it, but then now I'm just like, okay, this is just irritating because it's just like they're not going to change anything out of any of these lower tier cards. Like why do we not have why doesn't neither one of these 3 Jordans can run point guard? Like that means you have to either get the Invincible or the end game to actually get a point guard Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like why is it that the only LeBron James point guard we have is the end game one? Like that's just dumb. Like why can't we get the NBA 75th to run point guard just so people have an option to run LeBron James at the point guard, but just at a lower budget? But that's a conversation for a different day. But if I had to rank the LeBron Jameses, I would personally go small forward, power forward number 1, small forward point guard number 2, small forward shooting guard number 3, power forward center I guess number 4, small forward shooting guard number 5, small forward power forward number 6, and then number 7 power forward small forward anniversary. Like honestly though, like to be honest, the small forward shooting this end game all the way to this my team card, all these 5 cards of LeBron James play the exact same. It's just the difference in wiener and the difference in badges. That's the only difference. But in obviously position, but most of you are going to play him at the small forward or the 2 guard position. Most of you are probably going to play him at the power forward just because at this day and age. But that's just my opinion at the end of the day. But with all that being said, y'all, hope you guys did enjoy. If y'all did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. And with all that being said, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.